Samsung has officially announced the rollout of One UI 7, its latest Android 15-based user interface, starting April 7, 2025, for select Galaxy devices worldwide. According to Samsung's release schedule, the update will initially be available for the Galaxy S24 series, Z Fold 6 and Z Flip 6, with a gradual expansion to other Galaxy smartphones and tablets in the following weeks. AI-powered features in One UI 7. One UI 7 introduces a suite of AI-powered features that enhance user experience across various aspects of the interface. The update brings AI-powered writing assist tools that can summarize, spell check, and format content into bullet points, all accessible within any text field without leaving the current app. Additionally, Samsung has unveiled a new feature that automatically generates transcripts of calls in 20 languages. The update also includes innovative AI capabilities such as sketch-to-image, which transforms hand-drawn sketches into images with various artistic styles, and Portrait Studio, which converts regular portraits into artistic profile pictures. Now Bar provides instant access to AI features like interpreter and music on the lock screen. AI Select offers adaptive functionality when selecting on-screen content. Drawing Assist combines text and sketch image prompts to generate images. Audio Eraser removes unwanted sounds and videos. Natural language search in settings allows users to find associated settings using prompts like "My eyes are tired."
All right, diving right in today, we're looking at the upcoming One UI 7. Specifically, you know what Samsung's doing with the lock screen and widgets. And actually, the sources that you sent over have some pretty interesting stuff on how they're changing the whole idea of like quick access to information and customization.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there are some big shifts here. Like,
Okay.
how do we use our Galaxy devices day to day? That's what we're trying to figure out here.
Yeah, exactly. So let's get into it. First up, this Now bar, what is it all about?
So think of it like this. You look at your phone, it's locked, right? But right there at the bottom of the lock screen, there's this little pill-shaped notification. That's the Now bar. And it's all about giving you instant access. Live updates like Right Now info, all without unlocking your phone. You know, it seems like Samsung's really paying attention to how we actually use our phones, how we quickly check things.
Right. So instead of going through that whole unlock and swipe routine, it's like a little window right there. So what can we actually do with this Now bar? Give me some examples.
Well, like right off the bat, think about your music, controlling it, play, pause, skip, all from that little bar. And let's say you're out for a run or a ride, it can track your workout. And of course, navigation, seeing your next turn, even, get this, quick translations. It's all about those quick little things you need in the moment.
That's pretty neat. Really efficient. Now I also saw something called Now Brief. What's the deal with that?
Oh yeah, so this Now Brief, it builds on the Now bar. Basically, it's like an AI buddy, right? Giving you this daily summary right there in the Now bar. Think of it as your key info at a glance. Maybe your activity for the day, an important notification, all super quick.
Okay, so like my morning steps, then a headline or two, all right there. But I did see some early feedback about the AI. Something about it not always hitting the mark.
Yeah, that's interesting, right? The idea is super cool, this AI giving you a personalized rundown. But some people are saying those AI suggestions, they're a little off sometimes, like not really relevant to what they need. I guess it shows just how tricky it is for AI to really understand us and what matters to us.
Yeah, it's like it still has some learning to do. Okay, so we got this Now bar as our new go-to for quick info, and AI is helping out, though maybe still working out some kinks. Now let's jump over to making our phones truly ours. One UI 7, it sounds like there's a lot more we can do with widgets and the lock screen, a lot more customization. What's going on there?
Yeah, if you step back and look at it, this whole customization push, it makes sense. I mean, everyone wants to personalize their phone, right? And that's a trend we're seeing everywhere. And with One UI 7, stackable widgets, that's a big one. Imagine this. You can group multiple widgets in one spot on your home screen, and you just swipe between them. No more clutter.
Oh, wow. So it's like a scrollable widget. That's really smart. Makes things a lot cleaner. Also read something about Home Up being integrated. What does that mean for us?
Yeah, so remember Home Up, that plugin you get through GoodLock. Well, now it's built right into the main One UI Home app. So no more separate downloads. You just jump in and customize it. Just makes it a lot easier to really make your phone your own.
I like it. Less hassle. Now, this DIY home feature, that sounds pretty interesting. What can we actually do with that?
Okay, so DIY home, this is where things get really interesting. It gives you the freedom to do whatever you want with your layout. Think about it. You can actually overlap widgets and app icons on your home screen. It's like, forget the grid, do your own thing.
Overlapping. Whoa, that's pretty cool. A lot more freedom. What else is new in terms of making our phones look how we want them to look?
Well, there's this cool thing now where you can customize the color of all your widgets. So instead of that mishmash of colors, you can make everything match like a theme. It just looks so much more put together. And then on the lock screen, the clock, you have so much control now. Different fonts, styles, thicker, thinner, even move it around.
It's like they're giving us all the tools to really fine-tune our devices. How about those little widget tiles on the lock screen? What are those all about?
Yeah, so those are another way Samsung is trying to make information really accessible right there on the lock screen. You can add up to 4 of these little tiles. It's like a sneak peek, without having to mess with the now bar.
So a bunch of little shortcuts. But it sounds like there's a catch here, right? Full-size lock screen widgets, they're gone.
That seems to be the case, yeah. oneui 7, no more full-size lock screen widgets. And it looks like it's all tied to this new now bar, Samsung's saying this is how you get quick info on your lock screen now.
So a pretty big change in how we use that first screen we see on our phones.
Exactly. It's a whole new way of thinking about it.
So I'll leave you with this. Now that we've got this now bar, no more big lock screen widgets, how do you think this changes how we quickly interact with our phones? Is it a good thing, this streamlined info, or do you see some potential downsides? It's a big shift in how Samsung wants us to use our phones, and I'm curious to see how it plays out.
Me too. It'll be interesting to see how people adapt and what they think about it.
Thanks for driving in with me. Until next time.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure.